All right, so let's say there was a alien reptilian type power that I talked about before, about that it could have created bunny planets and paradox bunny planets and stuff. Well, yeah, the planet is a stone and also a planet at the same time with life. Still a barren stone and a planet. Well, right, that's a paradox. But look at this. He wouldn't have created that vastly. What happens, though, is when there's one powerful alien, there's many, really. And it's like an Irish conversation. You drink? Seriously? That's the Irish conversation. Like, most people anywhere around that person would drink seriously, too. Here's a good point, though. Here's a point. It's like the story of God and Lucy, which I don't bring up much. When they're at their biggest form, they all hang out. Sometimes all the gods like that hang out. The real God. Gods, mostly just God and Lucy, siphon the whole thing out. Right, the Catholic God, and the Christian God, and the Protestant God. And Lucy, the Egyptian and Hindu God. And look at this. When you get to a point with them, all they see is crime. The bright news is how to divide it up right. That's the saga of the lower universe. 186.7 billion minus 26 cents and billion other $50 billion bill cents and critons and liftons of disasters can happen too. What I'm saying to you in a comedic way, as it gets to be complicated bullshit. The only comedy is the whole thing is almost bullshit and never completely rolling. Meaning, if things were really aware, including God and Lucy, nothing would exist eventually. Anything would be destroyed. That's the comedic slant on this. See, with almost bullshit and completely rolling, nothing's in a state of the right consciousness, either a very minimal amount of it. And the comedy is, if you know how many fingers I'm holding up now, or have held up, what you can gather is there's not many things on or off the page that you can understand. Because what happens, though, with minimal consciousness is just average day-to-day life, good and evil. And believe me, good and evil is a good topic of conversation because everything is on that plane. Because I'll tell you why, if God and Lucy have the final discussion at the end of time about what they've construed about what's going on, right? Okay. And they say it's 100% crime, then it is minimal consciousness. Because it's not. They just talk that way. They talk God. And it really is, but it's really not. Because what the crime is they keep on creating levels for themselves to get to, and they disregard the microcosm too much. When they disregard the microcosm, it spins wildly.